Everything in the universe vibrates. From the smallest atom to the largest star, energy is in constant motion. Our thoughts are no different. They too are energy. These frequencies impact our reality. Like tuning a radio, our thoughts tune our lives. The frequencies we emit attract experiences. This is the power of mind frequency. Welcome to Be Grateful. We've all heard the terms good vibes and bad vibes. These aren't just New Age buzzwords. They reflect a fundamental truth about the energy we emit. Positive thoughts and emotions vibrate at a higher frequency, while negative ones vibrate at a lower frequency. When we're feeling joyful, grateful, or loving, our energy radiates outward, attracting more positivity into our lives. Conversely, when we dwell on fear, anger, or resentment, we lower our vibration and attract experiences that mirror those emotions. Imagine two magnets. When their positive and negative poles align, they attract. The same principle applies to our thoughts and emotions. They act like magnets, drawing in experiences that match their frequency. This is why it's so important to be mindful of our thoughts and feelings. We have the power to choose our vibration and, in turn, shape the reality we experience. For many of us, our thoughts and feelings are often running on autopilot. We react to situations based on past conditioning, repeating patterns that no longer serve us. But what if we could consciously choose our thoughts and emotions, thereby changing the trajectory of our lives? This is the premise of my work. By understanding the principles of mind frequency and vibration, we can reprogram our minds and create a new reality. It's about harnessing the power of our minds to create lasting change. This process involves several key steps, all grounded in neuroscience and quantum physics. It's about understanding how the brain works, how energy flows, and how we can consciously direct this energy to create the life we desire. It's about moving from a state of being at the mercy of our thoughts and emotions to a state of mastery, where we consciously choose the frequencies we emit, and, in turn, the reality we experience. Our brains emit electrical signals, known as brainwaves. These waves oscillate at different frequencies, depending on our state of mind. When we're alert and focused, our brains produce beta waves. In a relaxed state, alpha waves dominate. And during deep meditation or sleep, theta waves emerge. Each brainwave state corresponds to a different level of consciousness, and therefore a different vibrational frequency. By learning to shift our brainwave states, we can alter our energy and influence our reality. One of the most effective ways to do this is through meditation. By calming the mind and focusing our attention, we can slow down our brain waves and access deeper states of consciousness. In these states, we're more open to suggestion and more capable of reprogramming our subconscious minds. It's like switching from a local radio station to one with a wider broadcast range. We tap into a higher frequency, allowing us to access greater possibilities and create lasting change in our lives. Breaking free from limitations. Our subconscious minds are storehouses of past experiences, beliefs, and emotions. Much of this programming is formed in childhood and often limits us in adulthood. We may hold on to limiting beliefs about ourselves, our abilities, or our worthiness, preventing us from living our full potential. The good news is that we can identify and release these limiting beliefs by becoming aware of our thoughts and emotions. When we notice a negative thought or feeling, we can choose to observe it without judgment, rather than identifying with it. This process of detachment allows us to break free from the grip of our past conditioning. We can then replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones that support our desired reality. It's about rewiring our neural pathways, creating new connections that support our growth and transformation. It's about moving from a state of limitation to a state of liberation, where we're free to create the life we truly desire. Building your dream life. Once we've cleared out the old limiting beliefs, we can begin to build our dream life. This starts with getting clear about what we truly desire. What kind of life do we want to create? What kind of person do we want to become? The key is to move beyond surface-level desires and connect with our deepest values and aspirations. What brings us joy? What makes us feel alive and fulfilled? Once we have clarity, we can begin to create a mental blueprint for our desired reality. This involves visualizing ourselves living our dream life with as much detail as possible. We engage all our senses, imagining what it looks, sounds, feels, smells, and even tastes like. This process of visualization is not just about daydreaming. It's about imprinting the energy of our desired reality onto our subconscious minds. We're literally rewiring our brains to create new neural pathways that support our vision. Living in the future now. Most of us live in a state of constant mental chatter, replaying the past or worrying about the future. But to manifest our desires, we need to learn to live in the present moment. This means shifting our focus from the known to the unknown, from the past and future to the now. It's about cultivating a state of presence, where we're fully engaged in the present moment, without judgment or attachment. When we live in the present moment, we access a higher vibrational frequency. We align ourselves with the energy of creation, where anything is possible. It's about embodying the feeling of already having what we desire. We feel the joy, gratitude, and fulfillment as if our dreams have already manifested. This sends a powerful message to the universe, aligning us with the energy of our desires. Rewiring your destiny. Our brains are incredibly adaptable. Through a process called neuroplasticity, our brains can change and rewire themselves throughout our lives. This means we're not stuck with the neural pathways we've developed over the years. We can consciously create new ones. Every time we think a thought or experience an emotion, we strengthen specific neural pathways in our brains. By consistently focusing on our desired reality and embodying the feelings associated with it, we create new neural connections that support our vision. This process of rewiring our brains takes time and effort, but it's the key to creating lasting change in our lives. It's about moving from a state of autopilot to a state of conscious creation, where we're actively shaping our reality. It's about becoming the architects of our destiny, designing our lives with intention and purpose. It's about realizing that we're not victims of circumstance, but powerful creators, capable of manifesting our wildest dreams. Section 9. The power within. The power of mind frequency and vibration is not some mystical concept. It's a fundamental principle that governs our reality. We all have the ability to harness this power. It starts with understanding that we're energetic beings. Our thoughts and emotions carry a vibrational frequency. By becoming conscious of our energy, we can create a life that aligns with our soul's purpose. When we tap into this power, we unlock infinite possibilities. We step into our true power as creators, manifesting a life filled with purpose and joy.